Mm-hmm.
I'm one of those people that, you know, I'd rather hold on to my money for now. You know,
So just everything in USD.
gotcha.
What about real estate?
Real estate is a good thing. Investment is good, but you still have to know and you still have to understand. You got to make the right investments. I mean, investment people is ripping people off now as well. You know, I could meet you today, and we can do some business, and by tomorrow you might have a whole new profile picture, whole new name. I don't know who you is, and
Scamming.
Oh,
I might not be
um,
able to get my money back. I mean, because everywhere you see, you turn on the phone or everywhere is some type of scam going on. My phone
Hey,
rings constantly with scam people. You have money. You have a warrant for your arrest. So I say, okay, I'm at work. You can come get me right now. I'm gonna tell you the location. Pull
mm,
up because
mm,
everything. This. Let me tell you something. The scam in life is something they can't stop, and they said that on the news. You
mm,
understand? The president said that. That's one crime that they cannot stop. They cannot break ever.
mm.
So this is why
they
they trying to put microchips in people's skin.
I feel like they can stop it. They just are doing it themselves, so they're not gonna
Mm.
stop. They can definitely stop it. Like they can stop a lot of things. The government has, if the government can control you, they can definitely can control what's going on the internet. That's that's nothing but a, a blow of the nose. Honestly, it's nothing difficult. They can honestly do it. They're doing it themselves. I genuinely believe that. But
Mm.
I'm not, when it comes to real estate, I was talking nothing under the table where you could put yourself in that situation. I'm talking about, of course, getting with the realtor and making the
Investment.
making proper investment decisions. Not doing any shady shit.
Mm.
But
But
do you
I
have a
also
per?
I like diversifying my portfolio. I don't like having just USD because I was looking at the value of the USD just this morning, and it's still not looking so hot right now. The S&P 500's um, it's currently sitting at 444
Oh, so,
QQQ 368. So yeah, we're
so you
kind
got like
of
Cardano. So you got like gold and silver and whatnot probably, and like
right.
Cardano
Yeah,
in
gold,
crypto space
silver. Yeah, you want to have those basic commodities. Yeah, gold,
and the crypto space.
silver. You can have some. You want to have some physical too, just in case, But I have some gold on my M1, but yeah, I like diversify my portfolio, putting your money in stocks and cryptocurrency and definitely real estate for a tax break.
I trust crypto way more than most of those other ones, man. Man, maybe that's just how I feel about it, but yeah, man, it's like gold and silver. You good? Stocks, you just got to know the game. It goes up and down. Real estate, I don't think I'm ever gonna get like I'm gonna get some like a primary residence, but I don't think I'm ever gonna like try to jump into like real estate for an investment.
hmm
Why
Would
not?
you lease or rent?
Say
I
what?
mean, I'm tripping. Would you take a mortgage out or would you rent?
I would take a mortgage out, but like just
Mm,
for like a primary residence. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, like one of my plans is right now I'm renting, but down to my next prop or the next thing I get will be a multifamily, so I can get some income coming in while I'm living there. But I'm not gonna get a single family. So like I know that's the extent of it, but besides that, it's like most of my shit. I'm trying to aspire to get more into the crypto and NFT shit. I'm
Mm.
already in it, but just trying to put more into it.
hmm I definitely think crypto is the future. I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. I know the U.S. is trying to put their taxation thing on it, but I don't think it's going anywhere. A lot of countries are accepting it. They're adding it to their checkout preferences, and I ain't gonna lie, I don't think it's going nowhere. I invest heavily in XRP. I've got a Ledger wallet, and
What about
you know,
Solana?
Solana's cool. They've got a lot of things going. Um,
Uh,
let me see. I'm not sure what the latest thing, but
oh yeah, also my man's. I want to ask too, like like, is there anybody in your life you trust with your money?
anybody in life that I trust with my money.
Anyone in your life right now?
Um, More than myself, or just who somebody I know who can, if I
More
was
than
to
you,
go,
more than yourself.
Yeah.
more than myself. That's a good question.
Or even if it's
Um,
like someone that's like, oh, can you hold this? I don't know, 10K for me real quick. I'm gonna need it later.
oh, okay. I thought you were saying if I was to pass, who would I trust with my money like that?
Oh, if you
Oh,
were to
you saying?
pass away?
Oh, no,
Nah,
no. I
nah,
was
nah.
saying like,
Not pass
mm,
away. Just a person you would trust with your funds, your earnings.
oh, um, probably my brother. My
Mm.
brother. Yeah, probably just my brother and probably my mom. I know
What
she'd probably just do what I tell her. And
What
yeah.
Mm.
about you said you trust the crypto though, right? You said you heavy
Oh,
on
you're
that.
talking like that. Oh, you're not talking about a person. You're talking about who do I
Nah,
trust with my
just
money.
no. I'm
I'm
saying
talking about both.
person, a
Oh,
bank.
talking about both.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, I don't trust banks. I don't like centralized banking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
that's how
we
you
getting
lose
somewhere.
money.
All right, we getting
But
somewhere.
I think money that just sits, like when you just have cold hard cash sitting somewhere, without a purpose. I think that's a way to screw yourself over. I think you should think about money as like little soldiers. You should send them out into the world to recruit more soldiers and build your empire.
Mm.
So
I like that.
Let me ask
yeah,
you let me ask you a
yeah.
question though. You don't think the world got everybody, on this put all your money put all your money in the bank? Because how I live, I keep money on a card, prepaid, and I keep cash on me because I never know when I need it, when I really got to take care of something. I gotta go. So I keep both, but
Mm,
I'm not really. When it comes to big banks, I seen things go wrong. Money missing out of my account, money in somebody
Mm.
else's account. I got to go
right,
through the whole runaround just to get the couple dollars that I lost back that I might need right now.
right.
Mm.
And the only thing the banks will tell you is they ain't giving you a check up front, right? They telling you we gonna work on it, right? It's investigation, the process we got to go through.
Mm.
Right.
So that's why I'm just like when it comes to that, man, I need to see the world getting a little better, you know? Because I don't see the world getting better right now. Like everybody is out to eat. The government, the
Mm.
president, everybody is out to eat. And if people don't realize this, man, we can't trust nobody. You understand what I'm saying? You got them finding cocaine in the White House. So
Yep,
so 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 it's like who can we trust? Come on.
I agree. I think we should definitely put a lot more trust in the white hope, Donald Trump. I definitely think we should get Biden out of office. I don't think he's doing very well. Divorce rates. So, well, he's got nothing to do. Well, actually, he does have a hand in the relationship situation. You've got a lot of leftists stepping into office, and they're waving their LGBTQ flags everywhere, fucking up the dynamic, the natural dynamic where the man is the house or the head of the house, and the children and the women follow. Um, I feel like that's where it starts. It starts in the homes. Once we
Mm.
get men back working and women back following, I feel like once that power dynamic is back set, everything will go back to the way it's supposed to be. I think that's a real big issue, and we have issues with our border too. You know, we've got a lot of illegals hopping in, taking their jobs. Not just playing, they ain't taking our jobs, but you know, have you seen that shit in Massachusetts where I think the governor came out and was like, "Yeah, we're gonna need y'all to start housing these illegal immigrants." You know, did you see that?
Yeah, yeah,
That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
that was pretty crazy. I was like, I bet you ain't even. Yeah, I bet none of y'all on this panel are gonna open your homes up to any illegals. You just, you know, you're trying to get your citizens to do it, but you won't do it. Practice what you preach. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So, yeah,
Mm.
it gets and you know, with Biden in office, it's hell. You know, it's just running rampant. Like you said, they even found drugs in the office. Like, come on, at least have the
Sean,
decency to do your drugs in private.
I think, to me, Trump and Byron, I think they both, you know, I, I, I like Byron. I like certain things Trump did because the man don't hold his mouth. He speaks, and he's gonna let you
Right.
know how he feel. He gonna let you know what it is. But I
Yep, real
also
out.
think, yeah, I also think though, he got a lot of shade, with him, and when I say that is the man made a comment, man, I grabbed girls on a P, and him and his security was
Uh,
laughing. You see
I
what I'm
can
saying?
explain
So
that.
now look, yeah,
Yeah.
when things like
Let
when things like that happen, or
right.
you get on stage as a president and say you fat pig, I think you using your power a little too much now.
Uh, I don't think that. I think he's just verbalizing some of his opinions. I don't think, you know, I think misusing power would be setting certain laws that benefits a certain party besides another. He was just stating stuff, you know, just harmless opinions, in my opinion, harmless statements that don't really affect anyone. Probably just the ego of people and yeah, like that's and to address the grabbing women by the P. That whole phrase right there was thrown out of context. See, when the leftists and the liberals heard him say that, they had a field day because they
Mhm.
took what he said out of context and they just
Text.
spread it all around Instagram and Twitter. But the actual context was that he was saying when you're a successful, you know, celebrity or a figure, when you're pretty successful and you know you're wealthy and all that, you can just grab women by the pussy because they approach you and you know they're
And that
so lustful that you can just grab them by the pussy. He didn't mean he just
mm,
walks down the street grabbing women by the pussy. That threw that completely out of context. They had a field day when he said that.
and let me to piggyback off of what you said, right? The thing be, and how I feel, man, is that you still have certain people who don't want the black and white race to mingle. It's like it's always somebody who's important putting a roadblock in front of something. You know what I'm saying? So and I accept whatever a person believe. Whatever they believe, I respect it. But a lot of these politicians, man, a lot of this shit is
Yeah,
bullshit, man. And I really feel
yeah,
like we have to live how we gotta live because these people is living a different life than what they saying on camera and TV and how they want us to live. It's like, man, America likes to be in control. So
right. America does like to be in control. We have the strongest military government that's ever existed in history. Um, and you know, with politicians, in order to be a politician, you've got to be a slime ball almost. You've got to be
facts.
I mean, you've almost it's like to and you can I can actually you know, I can bring numerology into this. A lot of the times people who are politicians, they have a certain, well, I guess if you believe in astrology and all that, they have certain characteristics that make them fit for politician, make them fit to be politicians. You've got to be influential. You've got to be able to you've definitely got to be influential, and you've got to be able to be able to move a crowd. And
Mm-hmm.
you've got to be a lot of those traits that make politicians. So and it's like if any of us were in the office, I'm pretty sure we'd be doing a little bit of personal shit on the side that isn't so squeaky clean, because at the end of the day, we all are human. But with that being said, if we were to run for president, or to become some type of Congress figure of some sort, I'm pretty sure if we had kids, we wouldn't want our kids not paying taxes for 3 or 4 years, and then having a laptop filled with secret government information, and also child porn, and also the drugs that your son uses on a laptop, just somewhere in the universe. We wouldn't want that laptop just lost somewhere in the universe.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I agree with you. I always love, the political thing, the politician, because when you really start to understand, you really, it makes you laugh. A lot of this shit make you really laugh because a lot of the things they do, it's like a performance. They getting ready to perform when they go to debating and all this. It's a joke, man. It's a
Yep.
joke, and this is why other countries take us as a joke. Some
Mhm.
countries, China don't really look at us like nothing. I mean, we owe them trillions and trillions of dollars. So, in reality, we in debt. In reality, we owe the plug, and we trying to beef with the plug.
Mhm. I agree. Yeah, we've got and they look at us that way just because of how we live our lives.
That's a
The
fact.
trans run, this big trans movement is running throughout America, and they see this and they think, oh wow, these people have no morals. They're
Uh huh.
Yeah, and they're almost like wild beasts at this point. It's almost embarrassing to say you're an American when you go to other countries, because they just instantly start insulting you. They start waving their gay pride flags, and then they start making fun of Sleepy Joe, and it's just like, ah man, we're not looking so hot right now. And I think one of our military leaders, I think he was an admiral of the Public Health Service commission or some shit. Yeah, there's some type of transgender in yeah, the office, and it's just kind of like cringe, because when you think of military, you think of strong alpha, alpha men fighting for their country. You don't think feminine, beta male soy boys. You think of strong alpha men fighting for our country. You know,
You know what
so
though?
it's
I gotta say something, right? You not, you definitely not wrong about what you're saying. Other countries feel like in America, because we let our females do a lot of things they should be doing, bossing up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with bossing up. I
right.
think that's exactly what it is. But this comes from birth. What I'm about to say is our mothers showed us the strength, the strong, taking care of a whole household on their own. So this is something that been installed. You know what I'm saying? This ain't something that just became. Females been
Right.
females been running the world for the longest, and that's there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a reflection of my woman, and she's a reflection of me, man. So you know, yeah, they
But
they
I
they
think,
judge it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
oh, I was going to say, you're more of the reflection for her. you are the basically the basis, you know, the meat and potatoes of what she believes in and how she moves, you know, because you ever notice how when you get with a girl, she tends to start picking up on your lingo, your characteristics, you know, how you walk almost, and just you know, just your whole mindset. She adapts that because she's an image of you. You know, if we take this to religious text, you know, Eve was taken from Adam's rib. So, you know, she's basically a part of you.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
we
really,
you're
yeah, it's
100%
like we
right.
try to adapt this almost liberal mindset to where it's like uh, women can be leaders too, you know, it's okay. But most of the time when women lead, the man is distraught, you know, that it's catastrophic, you know, most of the time. You know, are there some females who are the acceptance? Yeah, yeah, there are a few, but it's not a general population like men.
You know what though? Like I'm going back from, again, seeing my mother struggle, with 6 kids on her own, grandmothers, and other females I've seen with kids on their own. That's a tough job for a mother to do. So, to say that we have to put them at a stand, or this is all you able to do. Nah, I think that's wilding. It's bugging. Now, when I say I do things, my woman learns from me and I learn from her. When I said that is, if you in a relationship, y'all gonna learn from each other. You might pick up certain things she does, and she's definitely gonna pick up things you do. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that go hand in hand.
Yeah. Um, I see what you're saying. And this is sensitive. Now it's a sensitive topic because I was raised in a family where it's like my mom was a pretty significant. She was almost in the dominant position a lot of the times in the relationship between my father and my mother. You know, my mother played a real dominant role, and I know a lot of my friends. You know, they were raised off of single mothers. Well, they were raised with a single mom. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a pretty sensitive topic because once we talk about it, it's like we take it personal and we think, you know, my mom was able to raise me and I turned out just fine.